Hello there. Are you still struggling with your concentration in learning? Has this online and distance learning been one of the factors that affect your concentration? Well, do not worry. Here are some useful and effective tips that you might have needed for a while. Well, first and foremost, before beginning your study, make sure to find a place with a minimal distraction. It is essential for you to study in a cozy environment since there was one study conducted in 1997 found that the environmental setting is one of the elements that affects student mood while studying. You might want to find a place which triggers your mind that it's time for study. Okay, moving on to the second point. Have you ever done a last-minute study? The concentration must be quite troublesome. This is why time management is a very crucial aspect. Make sure to arrange your schedule and prioritize what comes first. You do not want to study everything and complete all the things at the same time unless you are a pro multitasker. There was a study conducted in 2017 suggested that students must have a regular study time and must be disciplined in following the schedule since it leads to positive impact on students' learning strategies. Therefore, when you follow your schedule, you will be able to give full concentration on a specific task without having to worry about other tasks since other tasks has been scheduled and been complete. We are all human beings. Often when we are studying, we feel a bit tired and a bit exhausted. That means we need to take a break. Everyone needs a break after a long period of study. There was one study conducted in 2013 suggested that taking a short break during a task is advantageous for task performance and mental resources. Consider taking 5 to 10 minutes of short breaks when you start having trouble in concentrating. You might want to grab a cup of coffee. For the fourth point, studying might be boring if you just read, memorize, and write. Once you are bored, your concentration might be disturbed by other things. While learning, try to use active learning strategies. A study conducted by Kumar in 2014 suggested that a list of active learning strategies which would give an impact on students' performance. One of them is through discussion. Having a discussion with your colleagues will help you to think critically and try to evaluate your ideas logically. Here, you will be more interactive rather than stay quite alone. Another strategy suggested that a short written exercise. Have you ever heard of the term 1-minute paper? It is an activity where you need to summarize and review all the materials you have studied by writing them in a paper. Well, it does not take exactly 1 minute. The study suggested that it should take around 10 minutes to revise. This is a good way you should revise your materials, plus it will help you in the future since you have already have a revision note. For the fifth point, wandering is one of the factors that distract your concentration. Who would have thought that from time to time, everyone will have a wandering mind? Therefore, it is essential for us to develop self-regulation strategies while studying. There was one study in 1989 suggested that a few self-regulation strategies that you might want to follow. One of them is called "be here now." It is the word you must articulate when you have noticed you are wandering. For instance, when you are studying and all of a sudden you are distracted with your phone, just say out loud, "Be here now." Another strategy is called the spider technique. Adapting the behavior of Mr. Spidey, have you ever realized that spiders would responding to the second vibration when it realized that there is no food on the first vibration? That means that spiders have the ability to ignore. We have to train ourselves to ignore such a little distraction such as door slamming and people talking. Once you ignore those distractions, you will be able to keep an eye on your task. In a nutshell, well, these are the techniques you might want to acquire to boost your concentration while learning and studying. Besides, trying this technique may decrease your stress level, inshallah. That's all from me. Thank you. Don't be stressed and enjoy your life. Assalamu alaikum.